hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football, so we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Finds his man down the middle. After 40, there he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Thomas back to pass. Fakes to grab. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. He'll keep it himself. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Here's a heat. Quick strike complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Terrapins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense. Now you're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down. You're probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They got off to a flying start, a touchdown on that opening drive, and now an opportunity to build on this lead. Gives it on the option. Pass to Stinson, still on his feet. They finally rustle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Rides the back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Gets it to the back. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Trojans will hustle to the line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game.
Turning it on! Touchdown, Southern Cal! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Thomas looking to fire. Rushes on him. And they get to the
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression. And
here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the game, and they move the sticks. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Smashes ahead. Touchdown Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
It's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Buck. It's complete to the right. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. The Terrapins want to move quickly.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown USC. The defense putting points on the board.
Defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
Reads it, fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
To the air, it's Buck. Quickly to the tight end. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low. Where he has...
Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. On the run, fires downfield. It's complete. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The RPO, it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
35, Maryland, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Looking downfield, it's Buck. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen.
Makes the catch down the right side. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they turn it into a defensive score.
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's the 2nd time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Central Michigan has the lead right now. Mount Pleasant has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Northern Illinois. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air. It's Buck. Fires to the middle. Finds space on the right. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. Wants to return it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the 1st down and more. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback extends the play. Throwing on the run. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Pulls it in. Touchdown Trojans! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And with that latest touchdown, he's looking to etch his name alongside the Trojan Immortals at quarterback.
And there's so many stars that have played quarterback at USC that when they get the ball and they do their damage, guess what? They win big-time trophies. And this guy, you have days like this, week in and week out, you will be recognized as the best player in college football.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Maryland, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Buck. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He wants to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on 3rd down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
Makes the catch at the 35. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, 2 biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback.
Breaks away in the middle. Touchdown USC. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Maryland, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They go to the ground. And he's wrestled to the ground. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Back to throw, it's Buck. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
To the air on first down. Got a man, it's Roach. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking for a man, it's Buck. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that. Sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. And the Terrapins are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do, build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Finds him out of the backfield. Still running at the 40. He's loose on the left. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow downs. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fat.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2, taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright, got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Takes a hit as he fires. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. The give to the tailback. Running to Green. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pulls and fires complete. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. A little release to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense defense makes a third down stop. The Trojans will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw its butt. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll field the punt and take it back. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now at wide receiver. You get it in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Trojans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Quick release on the RPO. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Maryland, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Buck. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got an open man. Racing down the left side. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back gets to give. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the corner. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So we open the final period with a third down play. They'll try to power their way ahead. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Terrapins back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They've been running it, but now the pass. Wide open downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Terrapins have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Maryland!
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the... You like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. A lot of defenders around on that screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 4th down, going to the air. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down at the 49. And the Trojans are marching down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Setting up the screen. There he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Finds his tight end. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quickly out to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal. The Trojans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Brings up second and goal.
Going to swing it on second down. Wide out trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. Third and goal from the 2. Trying to punch it in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Texas Tech was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans in Lubbock. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been Red Raider Nation, who will enjoy this win. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Looking for a man. It's Buck. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Terrapins decide to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Takes it on the return. Bulldozes his way through. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he made the extra point without problem.
Maryland, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here comes the heat. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Oh, the quick spin move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And the Trojans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Might have led him a little too far. He's able to make the catch, but can't get his feet down in bounds.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Beep, beep, beep. You know what that is? That's the garbage truck unloading the garbage time points right now.
Those garbage time points do count, though. And you're still playing the game, keep fighting, but it is that time when it's over, and nobody's really paying attention. Nobody's listening to me or you, Reese, which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
91, Maryland, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Buffalo. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. The kick is on its way. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Going right to work up top. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gonna let it fly. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. One more play to pad the stats. Might be calling a hot route. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He's not afraid to go deep. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end. Guys, this is a real